Although the Enactus Valley has a thriving agriculture sector and is home to many local farms, 1 in 6 households still experience food insecurity.
While there are organizations in place to help those in desperate need, such as food banks and shelters, many community members and students feel as though they do not meet the requirements to access these resources.
To begin to tackle the problem of food insecurity in the Wolfville area, we are focusing on reducing the amount of food waste produced by local farms and diverting it to those in need.
Well over 35 million tons of food goes to waste in Nova Scotia annually, with 34% of this due to visual imperfections during packaging.
At Enactus Acadia, we are actively looking for ways to divert those products deemed not fit for sale to grocery stores due to their appearance and give it to students and community members for free.
A survey conducted in 2015 at Acadia University found that of the 1,030 students interviewed, 38.1%, or 392 students, face severe to moderate food insecurity, which jumps to a staggering 74.5%, or 767 students within the international student demographic.
As students, it is important that we all have access to healthy meals. We know that skipping meals has negative impacts on academic performance, mental health, and overall well-being.
With the increasing cost of food, it can be difficult for full-time students to afford healthy, nutritious meals on top of tuition, textbooks, and the rising cost of housing.
Not only are many students unable to afford these nutritious meals, oftentimes they lack the skills necessary to cook them.
By partnering with farms in the Annapolis Valley, we are helping reduce food insecurity through our Enactus Acadia initiative, food sharing.
Through these partnerships, we are building a network of local food providers and farms that will contact us when they have large amounts of food deemed not fit for sale and give it to our team to redistribute to students and community members in need of support.
During our first trial, we distributed 100 pounds of gleaned potatoes from Taproot Farms.
The following month, we distributed 150 pounds of vegetables from Dominion Produce.
To distribute the food, we set up tables in the Acadia Student Union building, as well as a high traffic study area with signage that indicated the food was free for anybody who needed it.
We also provided paper bags for ease of transport and QR codes on the tables that link to easy, healthy recipes for students to make that night.
We decided to leave the tables unsupervised to reinforce that this was for anybody who needed it and to prevent stigmatization for those who are facing food insecurity.
Both of these initiatives were a tremendous success. All the food from both events were gone within 24 hours with minimal promotion needed.
Assuming each student took about 3 pounds of food, an estimated 85 students that day took home the necessary produce to recreate these healthy and nutritious meals.
Based on the results of our first 2 food sharing events, we know that we are on the right path to reduce food insecurity at Acadia and in our local community.
We are developing a partnership with the Acadia Food Cupboard, which is an Acadia Student Union initiative that helps redistribute food donations that are non-perishable to full-time and part-time students within the community.
To ensure the students who need our support the most have access to our healthy meals, we will be taking the food we collect and giving it to the food cupboard's recently obtained fridge. This way, the food will last longer than it would if we left it on tables around campus.
By partnering with Acadia's Wheelock Dining Hall, we have identified that there's often excess food that goes to waste when dining hall creates more meals than on-campus students that day.
We are developing a plan to store these would-be wasted meals in individual reusable containers that would be stored in the Acadia Food Cupboard's freezer. This way, off-campus students have access to free, nutritious meals.
This way, on and off-campus students have access to healthy and nutritious meals, and we reduce the amount of food waste coming from our campus dining hall.
Our plan is to expand this project by partnering with many more local organizations like Open Arms, Wolfville Food Bank, and many more farms. Building our network will increase the frequency of donations and therefore allowing us to have regularly available food to students and community members in need of support.
We were able to divert 250 pounds of fresh fruit and vegetables to students on and off campus who are facing food insecurity.
We provided the recipes and the required ingredients to empower students to cook their own meals.
We are working together with local farms and organizations to help prevent food waste and food insecurity through our Enactus Acadia initiative, food sharing.
We are Enactus Acadia.